Good morning. Welcome to Debbie's day off. Debbie's days off even. It is 9:15 and normally I'm leaving the house at this time. Paraquafit. Well, if anything, I'd be in the car by now because Mum usually picks me up at about 10 past. My mum can't make it this morning. My dad has got an osteopath appointment for his lower back and is struggling quite a lot, so my mum is driving him to that appointment, so she can't make it to drowning. For those who don't know, we call it drowning because in the first time we went in, me, my mum and my sister, my mum ended up in the deep end and my mum is the shortest of the three of us. So we call it drowning. So yeah, I decided to give myself a bit of extra time in bed. I still woke up at like 8:20 because, of course, but it meant that I could book in early for next week, which I don't know if my sister will be doing it next week. I know my mum won't because I'm going to be cat sitting next week on my days off. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday off next week, and I'll be cat sitting. But this week, got nothing in the diary today, but I am going to go over to my mum and dad for a cup of tea later. Mum was just like, oh, come back to ours after drowning. And I was just like, oh, I'm not drowning, but I'll still come over later. My parents thought they could get rid of me. No. I can't sit still. I think I'll be getting up soon. It's also to see if my hair break from washing this week, because I washed it on Sunday for the showcase. Oh, big stretch. Yeah, I washed my hair on Sunday for the showcase, and if I was drowning today, that would have been washing it today, and then I'm at work tomorrow, but then I'm going down to London on Thursday, so it would have been a lot of hair washes every other day this week, so I decided that my hair deserves a break from the hair wash. I'm just realising how many times I've put my bare face on the internet. At least my skin's not looking too bad at the moment. So, yeah, I'm going to London on Thursday with Steph, my singing teacher, but also just a friend at this point. We get along so well. And we are going to see Hadestown with Nicola Roberts as Persephone. I am so excited. It's going to be so good. And talking about London theatre trips, I played my mum Pretty Little Dead Things from Paddington, just the excerpt that we had at the time, and my mum was obsessed with the song. This is just like a 30-second, 20-second clip that she heard, and she was just like, that would be fun to go see, a brand new musical. And so my mum has decided that as a Christmas present, the entire family's going to go see it next year. So, yeah, I think we're looking to get tickets for around February time. So it'll be me, my mum, my dad, my sister, my brother-in-law and my niece going to London to see Paddington next year. It's going to be so good. Because as I talk to you, they've just released the full song of Pretty Little Dead Things. And I am obsessed. Victoria Hamilton Barrett. Oh my God, her voice is incredible. I mean, I'm gutted I'm not seeing her as Persephone because that would have been amazing. But I'm getting Nicola Roberts. So, yeah. I'm going in pretty much blind to this musical. I want to enjoy it. I want to go in not knowing anything. And I really look forward to doing that. Cause it's just like, with shows like Wicked and things, I listened to the soundtrack several times over before I actually saw it for the first time. And, yeah, I'm just looking forward to going into Hadestown completely blind, not knowing really anything. So on Thursday morning, I'm going to drive to my mum and dad's house because my dad's going to drive in my car, both me and Steph, to the train station because we're going from York. It's like 2 hours on the train. It's wonderful. So much easier than trying to drive it or do anything else. I'm just so looking forward to Thursday. It is going to be so much fun. Like the moment that Steph said, oh, do you want to go to London and see Hadestown? I was just like, hell yeah. Last night I didn't want hair around my neck, so I popped it on the bun, and look at it now. So yeah, I have just been watching Alicia Bellegarde. She is so funny. I love her. And also 1 hour 27 minutes of a vlog of her in Wolverhampton because it's her hometown. And I was just like, yeah. So yeah, I'm watching that in bed. But I'm getting to the fidgety stage where I'm just like, okay, get up, Debs, get up. So yeah, it's just coming up to 9:20 as I vlog the first 5 minutes of this from my bed. I'll show you my childhood toy while I'm here. This is Yowie. He's called Yowie because I couldn't say meow when I was a kid. So it was Yow rather than meow. So this is Yowie. He was bought in Scotland when I was a kid. I must have been about 5 or something, because I missed our cat so much. I had a Siamese cat as a kid. In fact, I've grown up with Siamese cats. I absolutely love Siamese cats. But the first cat was Charlie Brown. He was my dad's cat, and he was a gentleman. That cat was a gentleman. There's pictures of that cat sleeping in the same crib with me and my sister. Like, and it's not allowed anymore. But we know that cat would never have tried to hurt us. He was a gentleman. He was just... He couldn't hurt a fly. The one time he thought he'd found a bird, it was literally like a case of a bird had decided to just lay down in the garden for some reason, and the cat got very excited and ran into the house, meow, 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 came back and the bird had flown away. I think the bird had just panicked. Charlie never would have tried to kill a bird. He wasn't a hunter, that cat. I'm trying to get comfy. Yeah, when I'm fidgety, it means it's time to get up. Should Yowie have a TikTok is the question. But yeah, I'm going to get up, watch the end of this vlog, have a shower. I'm not washing my hair today. I'm going to wash it tomorrow night when I get back from work. So I've got nice, clean hair for London. I'm so looking forward to it. I'm going to meet up with Kate on Friday because she's going to be in town. I think she's got a dentist appointment. And then afterwards, I'm going to meet up with her, see if she needs my receipts, because she has actually put my tax return together without them, but I'll see if she wants them. And then I'm going to bring her over here. So yeah, she's going to get to see the flat, and apparently she's very excited about it. And have I seen Kate since she got married? I don't think I have. I'm going to have to get out the champagne. But she'll be driving. I've been waffling on for like 12 minutes. So I'll see you later. Mwah. Welcome to Debbie's Days Off. The exciting one this week, because I've got a London trip involved, so yeah. See you later. Alright, so I've had a shower, done makeup, cup of tea time, and a bit of Shabba and Jamie on their Am I the Arsehole posts. I just find it really satisfying listening to other people talk about Am I the Arsehole, because it is so easy to go down that rabbit hole. It's so easy. I need to remember to put my watch on. I've got some stuff on in the wash bin liners because it's been day to day, so I emptied all my bins yesterday and I don't always put the bin liner straight in, so my desk has glass on it and you're sliding. You're on the black shelves today. Yeah, when I empty my bins I don't always put the bin liners in straight away. I do for the main bins, which are the ones in the kitchen, but the ones dotted about I don't always do. Like, I actually haven't had a liner in my bathroom bin for a week. And I've just been using other bins. So, but it's a lot handier to actually just use the bin in the bathroom. It's there for a reason. Washing machine is on. That just needs to hang back up. I need to figure out the stuff for the chair. This is like the daytime pyjamas. That one. I've been looking into getting some radiator hooks because my radiator in my bathroom is quite a thin one, and so it's mainly the big towel that doesn't fit on it properly. So I'm wondering if a radiator hook will sort that. I love having a remote control for my bedroom light. It is so much easier than having to get up and turn the light on, and also I can operate the fan from here. I can't believe we're in November. Those are leggings. They probably should have gotten washed. Oh well. Oh. I had a hay fever tablet and I could feel it in the back of my throat. Alright, today is Tuesday, so I need my tablet. I say tablet. It's just lysine. I take it because I can be quite prone to cold sores. But if I take my lysine every day, I don't get cold sore. And it's more likely to happen when I'm like stressed out and run down. The last time I had a cold sore was years ago, and it was because I burnt my lip. It was at the cricket, because my dad's old boss is basically family at this point. I've always called her auntie. I don't think even her own nieces and nephews actually call her auntie, but me and my sister call her auntie, even though she's not actually a blood relation. Let's get the kettle on. Do I want a slice of toast? I think I might do toast. I'm pretty much well stocked on the food thing. But I've got some stir-fry veggies and a sweet chilli sauce. So I think I'm going to cook off a big batch of that tonight. And then I'll have leftovers for tomorrow night. And then Thursday I'm going to be out all day because the train is at about 10:30. Or just before 10:30. We're there for the day. And then we're on the 7:30 train coming back. So we'll be getting in about 9:30. So yeah, I'll go my porridge first thing in the morning before I go over to Mum and Dad's house. And then we'll have lunch and dinner in London. So I think the idea, because I think we're actually, where the show is on is only one tube stop away from King's Cross. So it just means that we can get there nice and early, because obviously because that's the 10:30 train, so we'll be getting for about 12:30, and then I think the show is about 2:30. So that gives us time to go have like a nice lunch. Oh, just a light lunch even. So it's 10:30. I think my mum said that she was going to be back at about 11ish, so I might head over for about 11:30. Oh, wrong ones. I always forget which one's opening. I will say, as I open up my computer to see, the first thing I see is the Paddington musical. I am obsessed with Pretty Little Dead Things. Any other musical fans out there I need to know who else is obsessed with Pretty Little Dead Things, because I'm obsessed with that song. Victoria Hamilton Barrett. Incredible. Like, seriously, her voice on that is amazing. And The Explorer and the Bear is such a lovely song. And as I was, like, scrolling in bed this morning, I saw the clip from the news of, I don't know who it was, meeting Paddington on the stage. And so that was my first time actually really properly seeing Paddington like in motion other than the bows and like talking, and it's just like, oh my god, it's adorable. I am so looking forward to seeing Paddington. It's gonna be so good when we go see it next year. At the moment I am reading Guilty by Definition by Susie Dent, and oh my god, I love this book so much. I am wondering where on earth it's gonna go. It's basically about a group of people who work in like updating the dictionary. And there's a woman called Martha whose sister Charlie disappeared about 10 years ago. And then all of a sudden they are getting letters from somebody who calls themselves Chorus with lots of Shakespeare quotes in it. And they're taking it as kind of almost like a hunt of trying to like interpret these letters and see what they're missing. And it looks like it's connected to Charlie's disappearance. But yeah, I've got a couple of 100 pages left of that. So I want to finish that at some point. And yeah. If you're a person who likes words, it's very clever with the way it uses the words. Yeah. The fact that there's also a character in there, though, that is supposed to be like a Shakespeare expert, and he's looking at these letters and going, there's no Shakespeare in here, and everyone's going, yeah, there is. I'm wondering what's happening with that character, because there's just something dodgy about him. At some point, I need to because I could probably do it today, I just need to take this off the side and give it a good clean and then put it back on again. My collapsible lunch boxes, I absolutely love these, found them on Amazon, and then my mum got me a load when I moved in as well, because it just means that after I've had my lunch I can just do that, and it just gives me a bit more room in my lunchbox. Though admittedly sometimes I will go up to the canteen and see what they have and see if there's anything worth taking home. I mean, it's free food, I can do that, I'm allowed to do that. They feed us for a reason. Water bottle, got this in Barbados, and it is turtles. I did also have another island one which it actually belongs to my mum and dad, and it just lived here for so long, and I kept trying to give it to my dad and say, take it home, and he didn't. So eventually I just took it over and was just like, here you go, and here's the lunchbox that mum wanted back. I have been doing well on saving my milk a little bit longer, because I am now doing porridge with water instead of milk, so that I've got more milk for tea. Though admittedly, I think one this size can last me about a week. I don't know if that's good or bad, but admittedly, I don't have as much milk in my tea as I used to. I used to like my tea very milky. The thing is though, I generally leave my tea bag in for quite a while. So my technique was I'd have a strong tea with a bit more milk. Because I keep my bread in the freezer, because I don't eat bread that often, but it is handy to have. I'm not sure if that's going to split, so I might have to put it in. Will it go together? Yes. Wasn't as messy as it normally is, because I've gotten used to it. So I used my bread knife to slice the pre-sliced frozen bread. But yeah, it was something that we came up with in lockdown. Was putting bread in the freezer. If you don't do it, it is a good idea if you don't eat bread a lot. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to London. It's going to be so much fun. The moment that she asked me if I wanted to go to London, it was just like, yeah, I don't care if I don't have any money because I've just moved into the flat. I'm making this happen. And to be honest, actually, I managed to do a lot of it with some cash that I had for the flat, which once I'd had everything in, it was just like, oh, I've got this leftover cash that I can use for shopping and things. And so I paid for the theatre ticket by cash and then just paid for the train on the credit card. I think the theatre ticket was it about 70 quid? I don't even know where we sat, so that's going to be a nice surprise for me. Steph did a lot of the organising because she's actually going to be in London for a wedding this weekend. And so originally what the plan was for her was to just go down to London and stay over for the weekend, but then she realised it would actually be cheaper to get the train back home than it was to get an extra night in a hotel. But we're still getting a theatre trip out of it. So what I'm about to say to you, I said to my friends at work, and they looked at me like I'd grown a second head. Has anybody else found themselves on the squirrel side of TikTok? I liked one video, and now it's pretty much all my view pages right now, which is lots of different squirrels. There's Pip, there's Nutella, there's more, there's a rabbit, there's a badger, but I absolutely love them. And it's like the Pip and Nutella ones, I can't remember which one came first, of Dancing So Wood by Taylor Swift. I love it so much. It is so wholesome. It is just so funny. And yeah, if anybody else has found themselves on the squirrel side of TikTok, please let me know, because I have not met anybody else that is on this side of TikTok yet. It's 11:05. I've finished my toast, still drinking my tea. I'm just going to wait for the washing machine to finish, and then I'll put the dryer on and head over to the rent house. I've got 2 videos that I can upload, which are my the showcase ones, which I'll admit, when I watched them back, I was saying to my dad, like, I do not remember singing the first song at all. It's completely gone out of me. But I remember as I was singing Just Be, I was just thinking, I feel like this is the best my voice has ever been. And then for I'd Rather Be Me, I didn't quite get the placement I wanted on the final note, but generally, again, it was one of my better versions of it. And I'm amazed that I did not trip up on my words, because 2 of those songs were very wordy. So it's just like, we're somewhere in the dough, it's very quick. It's 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 1. It's 7 8. So yeah, I mean, even my singing teacher was struggling with the piano part. But yeah, I can't believe I got through it. And I actually had a friend, Amy, who was performing as well, and she had to leave a little bit early. But she was just going, I want to watch them. So she actually said to me when she left, she was just like, I wanted to stick around to watch you. And then I ended up being able to stay for one more. And it was just, she was so sweet. She had excellent song choices. Yeah, she was working on emotion. And when she started singing Feeling Good, it was just like, It's a song that I actually wanted to do. And now that she's done it, I was just like, because the first song that she did was Tightrope. And I sang that on a Zoom concert once. And Amy singing that song, she was so good. You were fabulous, darling, absolutely fabulous. But it was such a good day. Thank you to my dad for filming it. And yeah, I'm gonna head over to Mum and Dad's house in about half an hour. My washing should be done by then.
Okay, yeah, whatever. I wish that Diana could talk again.
Well, thanks, babe. Marvin, I wish you would just go to him.
Just gotten back from Mum and Dad's house. We were sorting out the Paddington tickets. There was a point when my sister called us back, because we'd all tried calling her, but she wasn't answering. And we were just like, well, my niece is off sick at the moment, so we were wondering if they'd all gone to bed or something. And when she got back through, she was just like, I thought there was some kind of emergency. It was like, yeah, Paddington tickets. So we've organised to go see it at the beginning of May next year. It's going to be so much fun. It was organised for a Saturday so that it's not, we don't have to take her out of school or anything. It'll be a Saturday matinee in May. I cannot wait. Even my dad is obsessed with the Villain song. So, yeah. So that's all been organised. And I've requested it off work, saying I will be in London on this date. My dad helped me with my EDF app, because I was saying that I'd emailed them saying I can't see any data usage. My dad did say that even on his, the gas data doesn't really come through for him either. So yeah, it might just be just generally the gas meters aren't quite as good as the electric ones. I don't know. This is not me saying anything against EDF. This is just what we have experienced. But I did email them, just updating them and just saying, this is what I can see. This is what I can't see. And the way my billing is done is sometimes it's separate, sometimes it's together for the electrics and the gas. So for a while I wasn't seeing my gas bills, which was confusing the hell out of me. But yeah, because they're just in the process of adjusting things, but they've gotten everything they need. So I think I've got enough milk to get me through today and Thursday. And then I'm off on Friday, so I'll sort stuff out then. Just storage. Make sure it's nice and clean. Ow, ow, ow! Oh, I just whacked my hand on the inside of this thing. Ow, that hurt. But I do also have tea bags in the coffee one, because I don't drink coffee. Not any particular reason why, I just don't like it. I just don't like coffee. Every so often I do try it again. And I'm like, no, the only coffee I've ever been able to drink was one that tasted like pure chocolate. And that was in America. It was in Vegas for a friend's wedding. And me and my uni friend Jenny, whose wedding it is next year, which I've just requested off. It was part of the meal deal situation. It was a starter, a main, and a coffee for a certain amount. Which was like, oh, let's do that. And I couldn't swap the coffee for anything else. I just thought, oh, I'll just have the cappuccino and I can taste it, but otherwise, you know, Jenny can drink it if she wants it. And I had a sip of it, and there was so much chocolate on it, all I could taste was chocolate. So I could only drink coffee if I cannot taste the coffee. But yeah, I was thinking about the fact that, because I've got a lamp in my living room that I don't use. It used to be my bedside table lamp, but I don't need a bedside table lamp in my bedroom because my big light is on a remote control, so I just don't need it. So I was just thinking, ooh, maybe it'd be nice to get some candles, the battery ones, for a bit of ambient lighting on the evenings, where I don't have to use my lights as much. I've only been in for 2 months, but it's just seeing what my electric usage is and seeing where I can save pennies if I need to. It's all these things that you kind of pay attention to when you have bills to pay. Of just thinking, where can I save the money? 210. This was at my local shop, and I couldn't get a smaller packet. This was the only size they had, and to be fair, it wasn't very big, so it's only mine. But I basically drink tea or water, or tonic water, if I just need something fizzy. And yeah, I do like tonic water just with ice. But yeah, I have sugar in the sugar one, and then my tea and coffee both have tea bags in. So my mum just rang me saying that my sister is teaching today at the town hall, because my sister, as well as being a cardiac nurse, also teaches dance. So yeah, so she's going to be down there, and she's going to be taking my niece with her, because I think my brother-in-law is away at the moment. He's actually going to be in London on Thursday when I am as well. It means that I can walk down to the town hall and sort out the song that I need to transpose for her, so I can put that on my phone and go through that with her. It's because my niece has been sick, and so she needs to be, is it 24 or 48 hours after the last time they've been sick, so this is the day before she'll be going back, but I think she's okay now. So yeah, it just means I can get her to sing a little bit, just check stuff is in the right key, and Adele Marie, who is her main dancing teacher, can help me with the app because she knows it better than I do. I say app, it was more of a website. I'm going to walk down in about 5 minutes or so that I can be there to sort this out, and then I can walk back, because it's literally down the road. So yeah, there's no point in parking, and plus parking around the town hall can be a bloody nightmare. So yeah, I think it'll be easier just to walk it. So I'll drink my tea and then go down and just get this, because at least that means I'll have uploaded 2 videos today, but I do want to see if I can get one edited tonight, because I'm a little bit close. Because I like to have at least a few weeks uploaded, just so I'm on top of it. And at the moment, I'm only a couple of weeks out, and I just like to be on top of the editing so I don't have to worry about it. So yeah, so I'm going to walk down to the town hall in a bit and sort out this song for her, because it's a song from Encanto. I don't know Encanto as well. I've only seen it, have I seen it once or twice? And I don't think I've sat
and watched it all the way through properly. Just need to double check that she can actually sing the song in the key that we want her to sing it in. Because basically my niece has been dancing for a very long time. I think she started at about 3, like me and my sister did, and she loves it, does comps, everything. She's very, very talented, but yeah, we just need to make sure it's in the right key for her to sing it. So, all sorted. The original track was fine for her. She just had a version that was lower. I realised it was too low for her, but it meant I could just purchase the original track for her, and then she'll make the amends that she needs to, because she'd sing, I think she sings the first bit, dances, and then comes back in. But I need to work on the timings with her, so I need to learn the song. So I'm back. It is 5:10. We plugged my phone into the big speaker, and I had her sing along with the original track, which is absolutely fine. It was just that her dance teacher had already transposed it down for somebody else, and that version was too low for my niece. But I just thought I'd just play the original track and just see what she sounds like. And I was listening, I got her to do the verse twice just to double check, and it was like, yeah, that's absolutely fine, you're not struggling to hit those high notes at all. She purchased the track, it was through her account, and I was just like, mate, this is a business expense, because it's for your business, it's for your students, so yeah, she can put that through as a business expense. So she was like, oh, I could probably do that with my Spotify because I use it so much, and it was just like, yeah, because this is like, I did business. When I studied to be a massage therapist, there was a business element to it as well. So yeah, I was giving her ideas as to what she could claim as a business expense. But yeah, so that's all sorted. And then Lucy's going to come over for a singing lesson next Thursday, where I am going to help her with the timings of the verse, because the song is Waiting on a Miracle from Encanto. And I don't know that song very well, but Lucy knows the words. She was singing along fine with it. So yeah, it's just a rhythm in the verse, I think, because I think it's the backing track doesn't actually give that much. And so I just need to go through it and do a bit of counting and see if counting helps her with it. But yeah, so it's a kind of like a sing and dance thing for a comp where she'll be singing and dancing and then singing again. I am now going to do myself a stir fry. I need to check what the charge is on my laptop, because I realised that I should probably try to run it off the battery every so often, because a lot of the time I have it just plugged in. It's at 88%, that's fine. I try to do as much with it not plugged in just to save on the electricity a little bit, now that I'm understanding my bill a little bit better. So yeah, where is my iPad? Let's get something set up to watch while I am cooking. Got sauce all over my mouth. So I just finished my dinner. That was really tasty. I realised I had half a packet of piri piri rice left, so I put that in with the sauce. Worked really well. Cooked off some spicy chicken to put on top, so I think I've got one more meal out of that with the chicken that's left, so I can have that tomorrow night. And I had a glass of fizz with it, and actually the fizz tasted really nice with that meal. It complemented it really nicely. Just watching the end of this video, it's a Mark First video from 9 months ago, for when he was doing vloguary, basically vlogging every day in February. Let my food go down. My mum and dad sent me back with some chocolate brownies, so I might do a small glass of milk and a couple of brownies and watch an episode of Private Practice. I feel like I thought I said the practice. It's like that whole Dead to Me, not yet dead, like things where you just get your words mixed up. But yeah, so I think I'll do the end of this, have a small glass of milk with a couple of chocolate brownies and put on an episode of Private Practice, and then I will edit a video, because it's 10 to 6. Got plenty of time. And then I'm at work tomorrow. And then on Thursday, going to London, baby. So I've realised that if I actually do want milk for my tea in the morning, I do need to go get some milk now. It feels later than it is. It's only like 6:15. 6:20. So yeah, I'm just going to run across the road and grab some milk. I don't need anything else, I don't think. So stocked up on my chocolate stash as well. Went to use a fiver to pay cash at the self-checkout, and it spat the fiver back out and wouldn't let me pay with it. So the guys that worked there swapped it for coins out of one of the tills and accepted that. I was like, I'm sorry about that. I was like, it's fine. It was like, I've never seen it do that before. So yeah, bless him. It didn't seem to like the milk whenever I put the milk down. It was just like, please return item to bagging area. It was like, I didn't take it out, it's there. And the milk weighs considerably more than the chocolate, so I don't know what was going on. But I've got my milk. I will have my cup of tea in the morning. I've decided to do the second episode of the new season of Grey's Anatomy. I almost said Zootropolis because that's what I'm getting an advert for. I get confused about whether we call it Zootropolis or Zootopia, because I know it's one here and one in the other. I feel very dishevelled. Yeah, it says Zootropolis, but it's an American accent on the thing, so I'm just like, is it Zootropolis? Is it Zootopia? I don't know which is which. I did see the advert for All's Fair, the Kim Kardashian, the one that's got everybody in it. It's got Sarah Paulson, it's got Glenn Close, and actually it kind of looks, it looks kind of great actually. It's my kind of show. I like a good lawyer show, and I really want to re-binge watch Boston Legal, because Boston Legal is one of my favourite TV shows ever to exist, and I am in love with James Spader. I've just been sorting out a Theatre Thursday video for this week, and I've just realised I've seen Michael McIntyre live twice and didn't realise. How could I forget something like that? I've seen him live twice. I saw him at Manchester and I've seen him at Leeds. How did I not realise that? Because I've already done the one for the Big World Tour, and then I've got Showtime over there, and it was just like, were these not the same one? It was like, no, it wasn't. Big World Tour was definitely 2018, and Showtime was 2012. And I have the pictures on my computer to prove it. How did I not realise I'd seen him twice? My brain doesn't compute that. How did I not realise I'd seen him twice? But I have pictures to prove it. My God, how could I forget that? I remember seeing him at Manchester because I distinctly remember him turning around, looking at the screen and going, I could be anybody on that screen right now because Manchester's huge. And he was just like, oh, for all you know, I'm a decoy. And they're putting the DVD on the screen. I remember him saying that. He can't have said that at Leeds. He definitely didn't say that at Leeds, because at Leeds is designed so that you can see the people on the stage, because I saw Miranda Hart live at Leeds Arena. And you could see her, you could tell it was her. A lot happened in 2012 though. My sister got married. My grandma died. So maybe I've just got other things on my mind from the year that I saw Showtime. I can't believe I didn't realise I'd seen him twice. I'm a lucky girl, aren't I? I love Michael McIntyre. Which one was it that he did the whole, my name is Akil Akinkaka? Was that Showtime? I can't remember. Anyway, back to Grey's Anatomy. Our tickets were upgraded. Yet when we arrived at the theatre, they scanned the tickets from Steph, sent us to the box office where they said, oh, your seats have been moved forward. It's incredible. I'm knackered. Do I look knackered? I think I look knackered. That was such a good day. Oh, thank you, Steph, so much for inviting me to go see that. It was absolutely incredible. But yeah, as I said, when I got into the theatre, when she showed the tickets, they were just like, oh, if you just go over to the box office, and we were just like, oh, was like, has something happened? Like, what's going on? Like, why are we just not being like sent into the theatre? And they brought up the ticket. It was like, oh, your tickets have been moved forward, so we were sat closer to the stage. The seats were incredible. We could see everything. It was amazing. I was just looking at Sarah, I was like, we must have done something right to get tickets like these. Obviously, nothing else for us to pay at all. Because what was it? I think it was like just over 60 quid, I think. I think I said 70 this morning. No, it was about 60 quid-ish that we paid for the tickets. But yeah, but they brought us forward. And because I went in not really knowing much. Amazingly, Hadestown had kind of passed me by a little bit. A couple of little things, but I didn't know very much. I didn't really know the story very well. Even though kind of like I knew what was coming towards the end, and I was just there going, don't turn around, even though I knew he turned around. But yeah, it was just absolutely brilliant. When we arrived in London, we saw lots of people queuing for like McDonald's and stuff, and we were just like, we'll just go out and see if we can find somewhere that's not quite as busy. And we just found a pub. I can't even remember the name of the pub now. I don't think I got a receipt for it. But it was such tasty food. I had like this Korean spicy chicken burger thing, and Steph had a chicken schnitzel. It was delicious. We just had that and like half a pint of lemonade, and it was just up the road from where the theatres were. So I could probably find it if I Google map it. So I'll, if I do find it, I'll pop it along the bottom of the screen, which pub we ended up at. But it was like, it wasn't too busy. The thing is though, it was quite warm in London. We didn't actually need our coats. I mean, I ended up taking this off while I was at the pub. I was so hot, and they had the fire on. And it was like, no, I just didn't need to be this warm. But yeah, we really didn't need the coats today. And obviously on the tube, it was boiling anyway. But we did well. We stuck together. But yeah, then after the show, because I think we came out pretty much like, I think it was like 5ish or something when we did come out from the show. And so we just headed straight back to King's Cross, had a bit of a wander around. Originally we were going to go to the Pretzo, but then we realised it's completely closed. There were I think there were 2 places up there that aren't open at the moment. So we ended up at Leon, the kind of like healthy wraps and things. I say healthy, but yeah, we just ended up getting some wraps. I got a halloumi wrap, and I think she got like a spicy chicken thing, and that was really nice. And we just got some like crispy chippy things to share. And then we ended up at the Harry Potter shop where Steph bought some gifts and things, and she also managed to get Harry Potter Uno, which we played for like half an hour on the train. Because it's at the end of the game, because it has like the special cards and stuff. There's even a card which has the sorting hat on it, which if you get that, you have to keep picking up until you get a character from Gryffindor, which we thought was really funny. And then when instead of saying Uno, when you only have one card left, you have to say Expelliarmus. And so because of that, I said like, okay, this is not in the rules, but how about we say that when you do actually win, you have to say Expecto Patronum. But yeah, so that kept us entertained for half an hour on the train playing that. And then we spent the rest of the thing listening to musicals. First, we listened to a bit of Hadestown on Spotify. And then it was like, oh, Steph, you haven't heard the Paddington songs yet, have you? So I played the Paddington songs. And then I was just playing her every single song that I love off the Death Becomes Her soundtrack. So I fully exposed her to Death Becomes Her now. And she was just like, this is insane. This is like operatic. This is the show that gave Megan Hilty nodules. But yeah, it was just such a wonderful day. And then my dad was there when we got off the train, because the train got in a bit early, actually, which was quite nice. It was just wonderful. Thank you so much, Steph, for inviting me. It was such a good day. We had so much fun. We laughed a lot. The amount of times we stared at each other during the musical going, oh my God. And also, we saw the understudy. Because I was looking at the programme and it's just like, wait, that main guy's picture, that is not who we've got right now. So yeah, we had a study on for Orpheus, and also we had 2 swings on for the Fates. Absolutely incredible. But yeah, as normal, I got the programme. and the brochure. I have not looked through the brochure yet, but we were flicking through the programme, and that was when I was just like, oh wait, no, we saw the understudy. Hang on, let me just I love the fact that there's also pictures in, there's like rehearsal pictures in the actual programme, because sometimes they save it for the big brochure. Eurydice was Desmonda Cathbell, who I actually saw a couple of years ago as Jasmine in the Aladdin tour. So I'd seen her before, and she is insane. Her voice is incredible. Like, to know that I first saw her as a Disney princess and I saw her doing this, and it was just like, whew. We had Chris Jarman as Hades. His low notes are insane. Our Hermes was Cedric Heel, and our Persephone was Nicola Roberts, who is doing it at the moment that I'm recording this. I think she's doing it until like January. And then the normal Orpheus is Dylan Wood, but we had his understudy on. Where's the understudy? Sebastian Limseat was who we saw as Orpheus, Malaysian and Scottish, and I think they're just all encouraged to use their own accents because you could hear the Scottish, and it's just like Steph was there going, yeah, well, he's not Scottish on the soundtrack. But yeah, and then as the Fates from the headshots, I was just like, there's at least one there that we definitely didn't have. And so I was looking at it thinking that, so we had Melanie Bright as one of the Fates. I think she was the tall one. And then we had Lindo Shinder and Jasmine Triadi. So Lindo and Jasmine were swings for the Fates. And just, I will say, the fact that Sebastian Limseat was the understudy for Orpheus, you wouldn't have known. His voice is insane. And when we realised he was the understudy, it was just like, if he's the understudy, what does the guy who's normally playing him sound like? Like, I can't imagine what Dylan Wood must sound like as Orpheus, considering how good the understudy was. Never judge people just because they're an understudy. Like, they're an understudy for a reason. It means they can play the role. I don't know if it was like a planned thing or who was off sick, but Sebastian Limseat is going places. His voice was incredible. But just everybody was just brilliant. And Nicola Roberts as Persephone, like, I mean, we all knew she could sing. She was in Girls Aloud. I mean, we know she can sing. But she was meant to sing these songs. Her voice on the Hadestown music was meant to go together. Because obviously with Hadestown, it's quite bluesy. There's jazz and all sorts in there. But yeah, because we're so used to hearing Nicola Roberts doing like the pop stuff. So hearing her doing Hadestown was incredible. Anyway, I'm going to shut because I've been waffling on about almost 10 minutes about Hadestown. For anybody else like me who doesn't really know much, has managed to avoid quite a lot of the music, it's amazing. Yeah, that's Deb's thumbs up. It was just so good. Anyway, I need to wind down because it's like, yeah, it's 20 past 10. And then tomorrow, I don't have to be up in the morning, but I am possibly going to see Mum and Dad at some point, and then I am meeting with Kate at some point as well, because she's got an appointment in town and she wants to come over. So I don't know if we're going to do like dinner in town or something and then come back, or we're just going to come here and get takeaway or something. I don't know what the plan is. There is no plan at this point. There's not even a plan. But yeah, so thanks for coming along with me. I didn't manage to get that much footage in London, but I hope what you can see is enough. And yeah, good night. I will see you in the morning.
Step 1, wake up early, gonna rise with the sun. Step 2, get some food in you. Step 3, think real hard about what you want to be. Step 4, everybody just do your thing.
So I've got my cup of tea going. I don't even know what time it is. It is just coming up to 20 past 11, and I do need to do a shop today. My freezer is looking scarce. I am trying to work out if I do want to buy bread. Is that on the inside or the outside? Outside. There's a wasp on the outside of my window, and for a second there it looked like it was inside. Interesting weather for a wasp though. But yeah, so I'll finish my tea, just watching a Jen in video while I drink my tea, and then I will pop to the shops and I've made a list. I'm very good at sticking to the list, but then again I will go, oh actually, even if I haven't written something down, I'll go, oh actually I might need that. The thing is though, I get the thing of just like, I would like to buy some eggs, probably, but I get very nervous about walking eggs home. Does that sound really strange? You know, just because they can break. But like, if I stock up the bag well enough, I should be able to cocoon them and protect them. So we'll see if I feel brave enough to buy eggs. Because I'm just going to go across the road. It's easier. I mean, the weather's a bit shit, but oh well. So I'll do that, come back, have a good clean, because Kate's coming over, which reminds me I am going to probably pick up some nice bits, because I'm going to give the option of whether she wants to have some pizzas here tonight, or if we want to eat somewhere in town. I keep thinking today's Saturday. It's not, and today's Friday. I was like thinking, oh, we can watch Strictly together. It's just like, no, that'll be tomorrow when I'm working. So I'll see you later. I've just finished cleaning the kitchen, like proper, wiped down everything off the sides, hoovered, sorted out the toaster, that kind of thing. So the kitchen is done. That's good. Just been chatting with Steph because I'm showing pictures with her that I took, and I think she's going to send me some pictures that she took as well, because there's a picture that I took in front of the theatre of us both. But they've got some weird fluff in my eyebrow, so it's just like, that is not going anywhere. It's just like a white bit of fluff just in my eyebrow. But we'll see if it's on any of Steph's photos. So I've got my list. I finished my tea. So yeah, to the shops we go, and let's see if I brave buying eggs and walking them back. So just got back from the shops. I braved the eggs. I think they'll be fine. I think they're okay. I think I managed to keep them straight. Let's just double check. Yes, the eggs are all fine. I just get nervous about having them in a bag. Picked up some bananas, some salad potatoes, that's what I could do with them, some peppers, and then I've done a proper big shop. So I've got some tonic water, because I'm the kind of person that likes tonic water with ice and nothing else. My dad likes to mix squash in it. I should try that at some point. I got some stir-fry veggies, because you can't go wrong with a stir-fry. I picked up some apple and elderflower. It says immune support, but I really like apple and elderflower. So, yeah. I haven't bought anything for that yet. Got some courgettes. My technique is that when I buy veggies, so that I get them to last longer, I chop them up and put them in the freezer. So if you want to make your veggies last a bit longer, chop them up and put them in the freezer. I needed some more veggie stock cubes because I was running low. Picked up some mince in the queue because, well, I like to keep mince in the fridge. Yeah, that's the other veggie stock cubes. Picked up some tortilla wraps because it's a really nice way to like use up leftovers. Can't beat a good wrap. I picked up some nice bickies since Kate's coming over later. So I've got the salted caramel and milk chocolate rounds. These are really nice and satisfying. And then I'm going to let Kate know that I picked up some pizzas if she wants to have dinner. So I've got the spicy salami and chilli jam and the mozzarella and slow tomato. So you've got a veggie option and a meat option for her there. The garlic bread slices. I get the slices now because I can cook them individually. So if I only want a couple, I don't have to cook off the whole thing. Then for lunch today, I've got some camembert and chilli quiche. I'll do that because I've got some veggies in the fridge, like oven roasted, that I need to eat. So I think I might pop them together with that and have that for lunch. I got some frozen veggies, some corn mince, because this is how I make my spag bowls, and then some flaming hot chicken and the southern fried chicken. So that was my shop. Got all this for like 40 quid, so I don't think I did too badly. Local shop is an oldie, if you hadn't figured it out by now. I find it weird to tell the internet where I live. Even if people have figured it out, I'm just like, I hope you're just sensible and just don't do anything with that information if you do know or have figured out where I live, okay? Don't be creepy, basically. So yeah, I'll get this all in the freezer. I'll take a picture of those and send them to Kate and say, did you want to have dinner with me? These are the pizzas that I've got, and see what she says. As I'm sorting out my bag, I'm realising I forgot to tell you that Bird and Blend were at the train station. They were at King's Cross, and I got some tea bags. I'm not sure if it's just the one tea bag. I think this one was the ginger one. We tried one that was Snowball. It was a chocolate and coconut. Now, I'm not usually a fan of coconut and chocolate together, but it was actually really nice. And actually, when we got to smell them individually as well, I was just like, I think that tastes better than it smells. And normally it's the other way around. Normally I think they smell better than they taste. So, yeah. So when I smelled it, and it was just like, oh, it actually tastes better and has more flavour when you taste it than you smell it, which is unusual. But yeah, so I just suddenly remembered I had this because at Steph, there was a spinny thing for you to spin so you could see. Basically, so that it could be a surprise which tea you got, but she was kind of aiming for one in particular because she likes the gingerbread, and it landed like right between the gingerbread one and this one. So it was like, oh, I feel like you've chosen for both of us then. Oh, I do have more than one. Yeah, it's gingerbread chai. So I might try one of those later. So it's caffeine free. You can have it with or without milk. So I think I'll first try it without the milk, and then I can always pop in a thing and have a little taste of it with milk. Actually, I imagine the gingerbread chai with milk actually tastes quite nice. So yeah, got these for free at King's Cross because they were having like a Christmas event. So I'm looking forward to trying that. It says you can also scan the QR code to get 15% off the iconic tea advent calendar. But anyway, I've just had a message from the rent saying that I've got some mail over there. I don't think I ordered anything, so I don't know what mail I've got because I've had the HMRC letter through just saying what I owe, but I have already paid it, so don't need to worry about that. And it did say, like, this does not include anything you may have already paid, so this is just what you owe, but I have checked off that I have already paid it. But I'm really looking forward to seeing Kate. I've sent her the pictures of the pizzas and said, did you want to have dinner? I've got these. Haven't heard back from her yet, but she might be having a busy day, so yeah, I think her appointment's at 4:00. So I think what I want to do is just have a quick clean of the bathroom and a hoover through before I go to the rent house, just in case I spend more time at the rent than I plan to and end up meeting Kate before I come back, because I just want a hoover. I want it to be nice and tidy for her. And also, instead of having lunch, what am I doing? I'm finishing off the Tang plastics that I took on the train. Healthy, Debs, healthy. But if this fills me up for a bit, then I won't need to eat till dinner. And I had peanut butter and strawberry jam on toast for breakfast, 2 slices. So, yeah. So, yeah, clean, Debs. Tidy up. I think I thought a cat hunting. I don't really see the cats out very much around here, so I wonder if it's somebody from, like, the street over. They've seen a squirrel or something. We've obviously seen something. Oh, is that a squirrel over there? Or am I just seeing things? Come on, cat, what you found? It's definitely seen something and it's sneaking up. I think what I thought was a squirrel was really just a leaf. But that cat has definitely seen something. I think that might be the cat from the ground floor at the end, actually. So if they're on the ground floor, they've probably got a better chance of actually letting the cat out. I just want to make friends with all the cats around here. The cat is still there. Alright, I finished hoovering. Need to pop over to the rent to pick up some mail. I thought I'd sorted out all the mail, so we'll see what mail it is. Unless it's just somebody who hasn't got my address yet. I'm pretty sure I updated most of it, though. Just need to empty the hoover. Put my slippers away. These ones have been outside, so I might keep them by the door, actually. It's my, they're like slipper boots. It's just like if I need to step outside very quickly, I just slide these on because they're comfy. This carpet is one that just shows up every single footstep. But I kind of love it. And also, I just love how different, when the light hits it, how you can kind of see different colours in it. Like, you can see elements of, like, brown and silver in it. It's just lovely. What else did I need to do? Empty the hoover. I'm just going to give the living room table just a quick wipe down, and then I'll head over to the rents. But yeah, I'm just looking forward to having a friend over who hasn't been here yet. I do have a couple of things here that have my address on, so I'm just going to take them back to the rents to be shredded. My mints will live in the car. Normally I have gum, but they only did like a big 3-pack, and it was like, I don't need that much gum. But yeah, it's nice when you find people that you don't have to pretend to be human for. You know what I mean? They just accept you completely as you are, which for me is musical theatre obsessed, sarcastic, a bit sweary sometimes. I must admit, last night I dreamt that I swore in front of my parents, and they were like, Debs, you've changed. Because I don't really swear in front of my parents very often. Just like I'm not going to be the sailor in front of my mum and dad. But they know that I swear. I remember the first time I ever heard my dad swear properly, and it was just like, my dad doesn't swear. And now it's just like, yeah, he does. The people who are just like, there, you should wipe the table and then hoover. It's just like, I only just realised that the table needed a bit of a wipe. So it's fine. And my spray smells like lemon, so that's nice. Right, I've got the keys. Pop those away and to the Rent's house. I did realise driving through town that we've got a new shop open. And it's got lots of Christmas stuff in it, so I wonder if that's going to be where I might find my Christmas tree. I'll have to see what the prices are like. But they had lots of Christmas stuff out, so it's just like, cool. I think it's like a bits and bobs type shop. But yeah, I did see lots of Christmas stuff outside the shop as well, so I'm just thinking, ooh, I might have to take a venture down there and see if they do have any Christmas trees. Because I know where I'll put my Christmas tree. I'm looking forward to decorating the flat for Christmas. So just gotten back to the flat. It's like 3:30. Kate says she'll be done about 4ish, so that's when she'll start heading over. Yeah, I did say, did you want to meet in town or did you want to come over? But to be fair, it's a pretty miserable day. And she was like, oh, I could just come straight to you. So I just told her where I am, and I'll keep an eye out for her around 4ish. Just had a cup of tea and a mince pie at Mum and Dad's. That was my plan. It was just like, if there's mince pies, I'm having one. Oh yeah, I've got to charge my iPad while I was out. Because I wasn't in yesterday, I still had full charge on my iPad last night, so I didn't need to charge it overnight. It's gone to 90%, that's enough. But yeah, so I've cleaned, I've hoovered, tidied up. Dining room table looks beautiful. I mean, I don't have any flowers at the moment, but yeah, I'll just move the keys up here for now. So it's a nice clean table, and then we can put the pizzas probably in the middle with some plates and just pick whatever we want. Yeah, because it was like a mozzarella and tomato thing, and then a pepperoni and hot honey, I think it was. Yeah. She's driving, so she won't be drinking. But I did get some juice and some tonic water, so there's more options than just water and squash. So yeah, I got the apple and elderflower juice. I've got tonic water. But yeah, so my lunch today was Haribo and a mince pie. Naughty Debs. Yeah, just turn the lights off now if I sit in the dark for a bit. Yeah, I'll just move the microphone out of the way, pop that over here. At some point, I do actually need to do a sketch for tomorrow. Today's Friday. Yeah, maybe while I'm waiting, I'll film a sketch for Saturday. For Sketch Saturday, as I call it. Just got the message, is going to be here in like 5 minutes. I think I just see her. I think I see her. Yes, I see her. Oh, that has been a lovely night. I think she's just leaving now. She'll be able to see me now because it's dark. I'm so glad that when I went back that night to cat sit that I got a load of photos over. Because I had primary school and high school photos in there. And she was the year below me, but there's not actually that much between because it's her birthday September or October. I want to say it's September. Because when my birthday being in February, we were actually born in the same year. So I'm February 89 and she's like September 89. So she was just in the school year below me. But yeah, but it means like I have so many photos that I managed to get back from Mum and Dad's house, which were photos of people that I went to school with, that she went to school with. There were some photos of her in there as well. There was it Julia's mum, I think she said, had managed to digitise a video from a sports day. So I was watching the videos of that. So we were just reminiscing about primary school and high school and old teachers. And I mean, the fact that I'm still friends with Kate is amazing because like she was one of the first people I made friends with when I moved up to Yorkshire. And her mum was our childminder. So me and my sister would go to her mum and dad's house after school when my parents were working. She bought me some decorative frames. So I need to find some photos to live in there. There's glitter everywhere. From the bag. I'll be keeping the bag because like you always need bags. And then she got me some nice chocolates as well. What did I do with the chocolates? Yeah, she gave me a chocolate box, Butler's. So that was lovely. But yeah, so now we're organising because there's a restaurant in town called Mango, which is an Indian restaurant, but it's vegetarian. No, there is a vegetarian. We just really like the food. But yes, we're organising to possibly go there sometime in December because why not? Oh, but that was just so lovely. Yeah, we're just reminiscing and talking, and obviously she told me about her wedding because she had an intimate family wedding, and I was looking at pictures of her dress and her husband because I've never met her husband, but I've heard a lot about him. So yeah, that was just been such a lovely night. But yeah, what time is it? We've just been talking for hours because she came over at like 4:00 and it's 7:15. She's been here for like over 3 hours and we just haven't stopped talking. It's so nice to have a friendship like that. Like you can go for a while without seeing them and it's like no time has passed. But yeah, I'm all socialed out. To be honest, I have a bit of a headache. I think I just need to drink more water. But that's just been so nice. I will wash up at some point. I'll just have a sit down for a bit. close my curtains. Oh, that was just such a good night. But it was just realising, because when she brought up the video, it was just like, oh, I think I've got some photos from primary school in here. And so those photos came out. And then I realised that some high school photos had made it in with the primary school photos. And so we were looking over those. And then I was just like, oh, I think there might be some in my folder, which has got primary, high school and uni photos in. So it had a bit of everything. So, yeah, it's just been a lovely night. So I'll say goodnight. Thank you for watching. Oh, this has just been such a really good week. I've had really good fun. I saw a show in London. I had a catch up with an old friend. Yeah. Just thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. And I will see you on Sunday for a Sunday video. Good night.